It was a breezy September evening, and like any other NFT degen, I was scrolling through Twitter and OpenSea to find my next quick flip. Looking at the activity page on OpenSea, I'd seen these comic book PFPs selling at a rapid pace. The volume was undeniable. Upon reading the bio of the project, I'd seen the project had funding from none other than A16Z. That's all the due diligence I needed to know I can make a quick buck off flipping this NFT within 24 hours. When I got home that night, I decided, again, like any other NFT degen, to finally do some real research on the project that I just bought into. This is where my quick flip gradually, then suddenly, turns into my largest investment in Web3 gaming. So let's get into why. Disclaimer, I am not your financial advisor, and this is not financial advice. During the first wave of Web3 gaming, there was a lot of emphasis on the technical aspects of blockchain technology and how it could be integrated into games. This led to the creation of games that focused on digital ownership through renting, breeding, and guilds, which was a major shift from the traditional Web2 games. These games enabled players to truly own their in-game assets and experience new gameplay mechanics that were not possible before. However, as mentioned, one of the biggest challenges that these first wave games faced is that they were not fun to play. These games were often clunky, had poor graphics, and poor user interfaces. On top of that, they did not have engaging gameplay. This resulted in players losing interest in the game over time and not returning, leading to a slow death of many of these games. This highlights the importance of combining technical innovation with fun gameplay in order to create a successful Web3 game that can attract and retain a large player base over time. It shows that Web3 gaming is still in its early stages and there's still a lot of room for improvement and experimentation. We are now seeing a new wave of founders enter into the Web3 gaming space, bringing with them decades of experience from the Web2 free-to-play era. These founders have a track record of successfully building games from scratch and have a deep understanding of the gaming industry. Here are a few examples. We have Gabriel Layden, who built Game of War, Mobile Strike, and Final Fantasy 15, is now working on Digi Daigaku. We have Paul Bettner, who has played a key role in developing the games Super Lucky's Tale, Star Child, and Creativerse, is now building Wildcard Alliance. And we have Mark Otero, who has made 8 combat and collectible RPGs, including Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, which is EA's highest grossing mobile game, bringing in $1 billion in revenue. In today's video, we will be focusing on Mark Otero, the CEO and founder of Azra Games. Before we get into Mark's current endeavors, let's rewind the clock to 2008, where the world is going through the most serious financial crisis since the 1929 Great Depression. At the time, many gamers and developers thought that free-to-play games would fail, but Mark and Kenneth Walton, the current VP of Marketplace at Azra Games, saw an opportunity to innovate in the gaming industry. So they decided to create a free-to-play video game company called Click Nation. Like any good story in life, it is always best told by the people that were there at the time. Aaron Nemoitin, a game design and production leader at Click Nation, says it best. Click Nation, which had been developing widgets and apps on the open social and Facebook platforms for a year, was about to build its first game. The first game would be called Superhero City and would be based on Zynga's flagship game at the time, Mafia Wars, but with a catch. When players battled bosses or other players, instead of just getting a boring HTML result screen, they would be treated to an exciting animated battle in a flash window. I'll link Aaron's website in the top right so you guys can go and read some articles for yourself. By today's standards, the graphics and gameplay of Superhero City might not seem like much, but in 2009, it was a significant innovation to have visual footage of battles in a free-to-play game. Superhero City was a successful game and exceeded the expectations of Mark and Ken. It attracted a large player base and gained buzz in the Sacramento area. The local news even did a piece on what they called the gaming gurus.
Starting a business is risky, but starting a business during a recession can be, well, even riskier.
Let's go to Annie Hung. She's live with more on a gaming guru taking a gamble and hoping it's going to pay off. Annie?
This is really inspiring to see them really get, so many users in such a short amount of time. And this game on Facebook, it's new. It's called Superhero City. Developers saying it's already reached success beyond their expectations, and they're hoping it puts Sacramento on the map in the casual gaming world.
The self-proclaimed gaming geeks could be onto something big, and they're not letting this sluggish economy slow them down.
I don't think a recession will stop an entrepreneur from pursuing their dreams.
After launching a new application on Facebook called Superhero City, ClickNation CEO and founder Mark Otero says nearly 85,000 people have signed up to play, and that's only a month after its launch. Gamers can create their own avatar and engage in battles while saving the world one villain at a time.
I've been a game player and a geek in my entire life, and I grew up playing board games like Dungeons & Dragons and stuff like that, and I've always wanted to make a game.
What I like most is how when you're battling other people, when you choose your opponents and stuff, you can actually see when it's happening versus like other games. It just like you read about it and it tells you what happened.
While Otero says he's been approached with the possibility of being bought out, his plan for now is to stay in Sacramento, becoming a local hero in the world of casual gaming.
I just wanted to grow, I wanted to touch people's lives and just really make it entertaining and fun. And you know, if it can make your day a little bit more interesting than it currently is, then we've achieved our goal.
Now check this out. At the time of the story, we had more than 85,000 users. Well, in just a matter of hours, more than 90,000 users for this game. So they're growing very fast. By the way, today, a big day for these gamers who created this game. Not only did they break even today, they actually started making a profit.
Good for them. Sounds like a sharp guy, too.
And a sharp guy he is. Otero successfully bootstrapped ClickNation from 0 to 4 successful free-to-play games on the Facebook platform within 4 years. Superhero City, Age of Champions, Starship Command, and Six Gun Galaxy. On December 11th, 2011, ClickNation was acquired by EA for roughly $35 million. The company was rebranded twice, from BioWare Sacramento to EA Capital Games. And Mark stepped into his new role as GM of the Sacramento and San Francisco EA Capital Studios. Under the EA banner, he went on to create Heroes of Dragon Age and Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, which is still EA's highest revenue-generating mobile game.
To this day!
Mark's experience and success in the gaming industry, especially in the free-to-play gaming market, is a testament to his ability to predict future trends and capitalize on them. His success in 2008, when many gamers and developers were critical and skeptical of free-to-play games, shows his ability to identify opportunities in the market even in the face of economic turmoil. Today, the top games in the industry are free-to-play games such as Roblox, Minecraft, and Fortnite, which further demonstrates Mark's early prediction of free-to-play being the future of gaming. So what is Otero up to now? Mark is currently building his 9th collectible and combat RPG called Legions and Legends. On January 12, 2022, he decided to get back into gaming and call up some friends. One of those friends was Sonny Mayugaba, who was the chief marketing officer for Waiter and helped the company successfully IPO and was there to ring the bell. And Sonny is now the COO of Azra Games. Next, we have Neil Upadhyay, who is the VP of production at Azra Games. Neil has a wealth of experience in the industry, having written and directed 2 Star Wars short films. He is also known for creating cinematic trailers for popular games like Apex Legends and Battlefield 2042. Joining us now are some familiar faces to Otero. We have Dave Gibbons, Michael Noriega, and Jason Wiggle. These individuals have previously collaborated on successful free-to-play games with Otero in the past, so it's exciting to see them come together again for this new project. As you can see, Otero is assembling a top-notch team to take on the challenge of Web3 gaming. But to create a truly successful game that stands the test of time, you need a strong narrative. This is where Kathleen Rootsart comes in. As a narrative director for Azra Games, Kathleen is known for her work on acclaimed titles such as Mass Effect 3, where she wrote the plot and dialogue. She also assisted Neil Upadhyay with the writing of the Star Wars Squadrons Hunted short film. With her expertise, we can expect a truly engaging and thought-provoking experience from this upcoming game. Without a doubt, Azra Games is one of the most accomplished studios in the industry today, and this team is perfectly poised to make a huge impact in the world of Web3 gaming. As we've seen, their combined experience and expertise is truly unparalleled. So, let's take a look at Azra's first NFT offering, the Hopeful. These NFTs represent the first and only mint of Azra's Play Forever passes, their PFPs. Owners of these NFTs will have an exclusive access to a variety of premium perks, such as content from all of Azra's future games, including Legions and Legends. The Hopeful NFTs will also receive special Founders Packs for Legions and Legends, which include one-time, limited edition, in-game digital collectibles, and many other undisclosed airdrops and surprises. Legions and Legends is an ambitious new action RPG that will be browser-based at first, then port to mobile. This genre has been popularized by games like Elden Ring, Mass Effect, and Diablo. In fact, some of these games, such as Diablo, already have an open black marketplace where players can buy and sell in-game items and accounts. Azra Games is aiming to create a game that will set new standards in the Web3 gaming space and has the potential to be a genre-defining game in the crypto world. So, to conclude, the hopeful PFPs offered by Azra Games have become my largest investment into Web3 and NFTs due to my belief in the potential of digital ownership through gaming assets. The Play Forever passes serve as an infinite reservoir for Azra Games to introduce new in-game assets, not only in the game of Legions and Legends, but in any future games they develop. The ability to own and trade these assets through the blockchain brings a new level of engagement and potential wealth for players. My experience with Zedrun and My Horse Diamonds further reinforced this belief. Mark Otero, the CEO of Azra Games, brings valuable experience and a successful track record in the gaming industry, having built successful companies and games during previous financial recessions, and the $15 million seed round led by A16Z with participation from prestigious investors like Franklin Templeton, Coinbase Ventures, NFX, Play Venture, and Rock Capital further validates the potential of Azra Games and its team in the Web3 gaming space. If you guys stayed to the end of the video, thank you so much. Go ahead and hit the like button for your boy. Hit the subscribe button if you stayed to the end. I try to keep it under 10 minutes, alright? If you guys want me to make any more content about the Web3 gaming space, let me know. Let me know about some projects, some founders, some teams you want me to look into. But with that being said, it's your boy Jarek LG. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.